Hi, welcome back to Media Martyrs. We love you, I guess.
Except you. Yeah, you know who you are.
How dare you? I am the almighty Strauss, or simply Strauss. We're here of Kezzup Reviews.
Much obliged.
Easem.
Hey.
He's not of anything, but he's pretty cool.
I actually do have a blog, and if any That Guy with the Glasses contributors got offended last week, we apologize. Except to the Blockbuster Buster.
And Sad Panda.
Well, Sad Panda feels no emotion, for he is French. We're also here with Phantom Roxas, or simply
Hello.
Roxas. His
Hello.
summer vacation has not ended yet. I will run with those jokes until I run out. And we're also here with Tash. Tash of the future, or of the past. Yep. Depends where he decides to be.
Tash is everywhere and nowhere.
He is Schrodinger's Tash.
Tash in the future feels no pain.
Well, considering how he can be everywhere and nowhere, therefore existent and non-existent, the answer would be yeah, he can.
Yeah.
The reason is midichlorians.
The answer is yes.
And yes, the midichlorians is relevant to what we're talking about this week. J.J. Abrams is doing Star Wars. We will offer our relative, non-professional opinions on it.
And no lens flare jokes.
Yeah. But first,
we will attempt no lens flare jokes.
As we delve into our opinions, the screen transitions with the lens flare.
And we have already failed.
Yeah, okay, next person to make a lens flare joke, we're voting you off the island.
Wait, what if it's a joke about lens flare, but not J.J. Abrams with lens flare?
You can't vote us off the island, we can't get off the island.
No, lost jokes we will allow until the cows come home.
Yeah, even though he only worked on like 8 episodes of Lost. So.
He produced it, it still counts.
Really, because he seems to be the one who gets the most credit for it.
That's the thing. You can always tell if somebody's posting, well, at least when it was still running, if somebody posted a rumor about Lost, a big way you could tell whether it was fake or not was whether they attributed it to J.J. Abrams, because he basically had nothing to do with the show past, like, the halfway point of the first season.
Yep. Anyway, let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
Defeat the Huns?
No, not the Huns. To possibly defeat the horrible thing that has become Star Wars.
So that you defeat the Sith.
Maybe. Depends on which side of the conflict you were on.
Dark side.
I lost many friends when the Star was blown up the second time.
Many Bothans died.
Many Bothans died to give us this information.
Yeah.
Well, fuck the Bothans. How many of you even know what a Bothan actually looks like?
I only know because they were on Battlefront.
I only know because they were... Yeah, I only know because they were in Battlefront, yeah.
I don't.
I do. I know there's even half Bothan Jedi, so... I think sure proves who's the one who pays the most attention to this thing, so...
Yeah, well, I guess that means you're kind of the...
I guess I'm
the
de facto expert on Star Wars.
Oh, no, my friend. You are greatly mistaken.
Ooh.
Are you
Have we got a challenge?
Sultan is honored, good sir.
Who is Lord Hoth?
Can you repeat the question?
Who is Lord Hoth, Easem Baggins?
The founder of the planet Hoth?
Not quite.
Yeah, I have no idea who Lord Hoth is.
I do. He's a Jedi who fought in the great Jedi Sith Wars that ultimately led to the creation of the Rule of Two.
Alright, I admit defeat.
Why doesn't Mass Effect have this kind of lore for me to obsess over?
Because it's only been around for about 5 years, and versus about 6 versus over 30.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Eventually I'm gonna force you guys to have an episode to have something to do with Mass Effect, and that will be my day.
And eventually I'm going to force you guys to have an episode about Transformers, and that'll be my day.
Oh no, that will definitely happen in both accounts. And then Roxas will probably not have mic interference because that is clearly coming from him.
Yes.
Well, let's try this.
Roxas, we're gonna just blame Roxas for everything.
Yeah, because he's the unprofessional one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to be the unprofessional one in a group of unprofessionals.
Exactly. So that means you've gone lower than what is low. You are below dirt.
So, the topic, like J.J. Abrams and Star Wars and that stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we're supposed to be talking about
Yes,
today?
let's get on with it. Who wants to start us off? Because, yeah.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Alright, so, I think it's a rather interesting decision, like, I personally saw Star Trek, the thing is, I'm not a Trekkie. I haven't really seen a lot of Star Trek. I think before I saw Star Trek, I may have watched Wrath of Khan through the one with the whales. And, so,
basically, the two of the good ones, and then the best of the bad ones.
Yeah. But, anyway, but yeah, I really like the new Star Trek movie. I've seen Cloverfield and Super 8 and I like those, and I think J.J. Abrams, I think he has I think he's gonna do a good job with Star Wars, and, I don't think, I know a lot of people are skeptical and all that, but, I'm not really that worried, to be honest.
I'm not either, because, honestly, there's not much lower it can go. I will admit that I'm not the biggest fan of J.J. Abrams, which is rather hilarious considering I go to his college now.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I go to the same college that J.J. Abrams went to.
Yeah, I don't go to the same college.
You're not even out of high school yet. Of course you don't.
I'm in high school.
Yeah.
Shut up, Strauss.
I said out of high school.
Oh, out of okay, yeah, I'm not. Eh.
Also, the same college as Brian De Palma. So, for someone with a bit more credit.
Well, my brother goes to the same high school as the kid that Catch Me If You Can was based on.
Yeah, I think mine's more interesting.
And Don McLean.
Eh.
I used to live near near where a scene of The Godfather was shot.
Oh, that's cool.
I never
used to
even
live
saw
in
The Godfather, so yeah.
I think I have the best one here. I used to live in the town that College Road Trip was filmed in.
That's nothing. I used to live like 2 blocks away from Robin Williams.
That's nothing. I think I saw Robin Williams in the city once as we were driving out.
That's nothing. I am Robin Williams.
That's nothing. I punched the kid at George Lucas.
Anyway, back on track.
No, seriously, that actually did happen.
What?
I actually did get into a fistfight with the kid of George Lucas.
I bet the main actor of the Percy Jackson
Did you
movie.
win?
Yes.
Was it over Star Wars?
I wish it was. That would have been incredibly relevant.
Wait, Roxas, you said you met the main kid from Percy Jackson?
Yeah, I met
You met Logan Lerman?
I met Logan Lerman, Alexandra Daddario, Brandon T. Jackson, and Jake Abel.
We are getting way off track right now. This is turning
Yes,
into
we
a
are.
episode.
Okay, back on track. Back on track.
Well, see, my biggest problem with J.J. Abrams is he's very style over substance. Not as bad as Michael Bay, where it becomes, anti-intellectual style over substance.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally wanted Del Toro. Because
Del Toro.
That would have been cool.
exactly,
That would
Del Toro makes anything cool.
it's like,
I
I'm not sure it's gonna work.
I was
That
kind of
would be
hoping for.
awesome. Yeah, I mean, awesome costuming and such, but,
See, actually, I'm in this interesting, well, not really interesting position, but being kind of I'm around nerds a lot, and just internet and even in real life, and just people who care about this stuff, and the fun thing is, when I get to see everyone, like, not even necessarily J.J. Abrams, but just kind of Star Wars VII in general, it's actually fun to see everyone, like, get their panties in a twist over it.
Has
Just
to be
because-
documented.
I am not wearing panties, good sir.
It's so fun because I don't care, and it's so beautiful to just be able to sit on the outside with like a folding chair and a bowl of popcorn and just sit and watch all of this unfold and not be emotionally affected by it.
Hey, Kezzup.
Yeah?
That was me during all of Mass Effect 3.
I'm leaving.
It's
over.
Some Star Wars fans can't be negotiated or reasoned with. Some
Yeah,
Star Wars fans just want to watch the franchise burn.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back now.
Basically, the best way to put it is, when talking about Star Wars, it varies from person to person.
When talking about Star Wars, someone is going to die.
Most likely, Jar Jar Binks in various increasingly disturbed fashions.
You know what? The weird thing about Star Wars is, it has this sort of kind of dual thing, where, like, it's like this really, it's seen as like this nerdy thing to like know all the lore and like cosplay as it and stuff like that. And yet it's been like this huge cultural phenomenon for like decades now.
It has. That's sort of its biggest thing. It has evolved into part of our culture. That's what makes it different. That's what makes Star Trek, even Harry Potter hasn't reached sort of mass culture.
Yeah, but that also leads to my very firm belief that Star Wars Episode 7 is a very blatant cash cow move.
Well, yeah, it completely is.
Disney spent Avengers money and wants to make it.
Yeah, after the Avengers made so much goddamn money, they are definitely after it.
Yeah, Disney's just kind of buying everything right now.
I for one welcome our new mouse overlords.
Yeah.
I welcome our mouse overboard and is happy to see it in a better hands than what it has been in.
All hail the mouse!
I just imagine.
All hail the mouse!
I just imagine like Mickey Mouse is like.
I just insulted all of our German viewers.
Yeah, I just.
And me,
that
includes me. I'm Jordan.
Oh.
Well, so am I.
You bitch.
I imagine Mickey Mouse as like as like a mafia Godfather type thing. Just have him like in this like darkly lit office, like overseeing Disney World, and just like
get me more brains, you damn bastards!
Now I kind of want to meet somebody who can do the Mickey Mouse voice in an Italian accent.
That will be quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, if anyone can do that, send us like an audio file or something. I don't know.
Please do. We would greatly appreciate it under the grounds of holy shit.
Send it to we don't care at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Oh, if that was actually one of our email addresses, that would be great. See if anyone actually did it. Now, anyway, getting back on topic.
What topic?
Exactly. I'm hopefully skeptical, because unlike a lot of people who are like wanting to just watch the franchise burn now, or those who are really hopeful, I know this is the type of thing that goes either or.
Yeah.
Like, either this is going to turn out really well, or it's going to not.
Yeah. Well, here's the interesting and possibly bad thing about Star Wars 7. Does anyone have any idea of what it could possibly be about?
No.
Well, the hope is to be the Thrawn trilogy.
But that was canned. They already said they would not do an adaptation of an existing story.
Which is the
God
downside.
damn it. I want to see... Make an animated Shadows of the Empire. I will buy it.
No, you know what? Here's the one thing that I would actually kind of maybe be interested in it for. Make Firefly in the Star Wars universe.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay,
this is where I fully admit that I give no shits about Firefly and basically piss off every brown coat ever, but stop whining about it. It's been over a decade!
No, what's interesting to me about that is, well, A, I haven't really seen Firefly myself, but more importantly, B, I brought this same point up to someone else before, and he said the exact same thing, which kind of interests me.
As in, he said, look at all the fucks I give?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, if you weren't a fan
Hey,
of
if Arrested Development
Firefly,
can come back,
But still, it's more the I like the idea of Fire.
if you want a space western, watch Cowboy Bebop. That A wasn't canon, B does not overstay its welcome.
But I need aliens. I need my aliens.
No aliens in Firefly either.
Well, yeah, okay, but Star Wars has aliens. That's my point. We can make Firefly with aliens, with not human.
They already made a movie for Firefly, and from what I've been told, it's okay.
Oh, well, yeah, I heard.
Serenity was okay.
Well,
But I will once again say, Browncoats, we're sorry it was canned, but it's time to let go.
well, that reminds me of how in Homestuck there is a Firefly named Serenity.
I wonder what he
Let's not
was.
get into Homestuck, okay?
Yeah, that will be some other time when we
Our list is like 100. We're already like planning our 100th episode at this point. We just have so many topics
Yeah.
in so little
That's
time.
the point of having a podcast. You eventually get to all of them.
That's a good point.
Anyway, I think our general consensus is this could turn out really well, but we all know it's made for money.
Yeah. Then again, well, my bright point in air quotes is that I would have a hard time believing that it could get worse than the Star Wars Christmas special.
or episode 1.
Okay, I have a question. Who's actually seen the entire thing?
This doesn't count
I
with
haven't
this,
watched.
right?
What?
Zach streamed it for a while, but I was just thinking, oh god, I can't handle this, I'm going to bed.
I stayed, and I watched, and I saw it all. It's really fucking boring.
Vietnam flashbacks.
No, that's Nutcracker 3D, which we also will eventually get to on the worst thing ever.
God, can we stay on the topic that we're talking about right now?
You know, actually, I think this proves something. We don't care.
We have ADD.
That's too.
Okay, just to anyone watching this right now, if you're like really looking for like a hard line, like very focused, like analytical, academic focus on these subjects, leave now, never ever come back.
No.
We're never getting to that point. Don't expect us to get to that point.
And yet, we are still more right than CinemaSins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
We'll talk about that one day.
Anyway, so let's just give our opinions on Star Wars in general.
Yeah. How about you start us off, Kezzup, because you are the youngest, so that would probably be an interesting way to start us.
Here's the thing. I could, but no. See, I could, but it would guarantee that no one would ever watch us ever again.
Nope, say it. I don't care.
No, you guys are gonna hate me for this too.
You like episode 1?
Okay, here's the thing.
I've gone on the record of defending episode 1, so don't worry about that.
No, okay. No, and keep in mind so that I haven't seen the Star Wars films in a bit, so this isn't I'm not too incredibly hardlined on this opinion, but okay. Not only do I like episode 1, not only do I like the prequel trilogy, I actually think the prequel trilogy is better than the original. I told you!
Your tears.
To me.
Your tears are delicious.
I knew this would happen. I knew it would happen.
What?
Wow.
How could this happen to me?
You're
Oh my God.
I'm really glad all those people tuned out to us like 5 minutes ago.
I apologize on behalf of every Star Wars fan ever.
We are very sorry that you had to hear that.
Okay.
Now, let's discuss it. Wow.
Okay, so I said I told Michael Bay. Kezzup says he prefers the prequel trilogy. What controversial opinions do you have? We'll see that for another time.
Oh no, that will be me eventually when we get into random.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I guess I'll just,
Yeah, just skip me. No one wants to hear what I have to say after that.
We'll get back to you eventually, son.
Okay.
I like Star Wars. I really can't. I like Star Wars. I really don't have. I can't say which ones are my favorite or which are my least favorite. So I'm sorry. All six films are kind of equal to me. Like with like some advantages and disadvantages here and there. It's a thing. Like I have all of them on Blu-ray. I'll pay attention to Star Wars, but it's not something I'm that passionate about. Like I like it, but I don't hate it. And actually, when the news that Disney buys Star Wars was announced, I was figuring, okay, I guess I might as well just pay more attention to this because, ironically, the fact that Disney had it is what I needed to make me more interested in it. I do want to read, or at least play the Old Republic because I'm really interested in Darth Revan.
Yeah, that's a bunch of interesting stuff. Go to Wikipedia and you'll get everything.
Yeah,
it's a long list.
Yeah, and read Legacy.
Right, isn't that the stuff in the far-flung future?
Yeah.
I was looking forward to the TV show they were going to make until they revealed the dumb title, which was Underworld, even though they could just call it The Dark Times.
But yeah, so that's my opinion of Star Wars. It's a thing. I enjoy parts of it, and I'm okay with this new film. I really do not mind that J.J. Abrams is doing it.
All right, Izum, you're up next.
All right, so I'm probably the biggest fan of Star Wars you'll ever see. Well, I mean, next to Strauss, but I mean, Star Wars is pretty near and dear to my heart. I was introduced to the movies at a very young age. I've seen all the movies, and while I do like the prequel trilogy, I do not like it more than the original trilogy, and I am willing to admit that it has its flaws. So, but, the fact that there's going to be an episode 7, I was a little nervous at first, but, I'm thinking, Disney hasn't effed over Marvel yet, they probably know what they're doing. So, I'm looking forward to this.
Alright, this is where I go. It's a big part of my childhood. I was raised on 2 film series when I was young. Godzilla films, and Star Wars.
Yep.
I've seen every single one that was re-released in special editions at the same theater that no longer exists near where I now live, back in San Francisco. I have a lot of stuff. It's to make a long story short, it's a huge part of my childhood. And I don't hate the prequel trilogy, unlike everybody else who says that statement. Honestly, I know it's not very good, but I've seen far worse.
So basically, we're all in agreement that the prequel trilogy kinda doesn't deserve that much hate, and everyone's just being an angry fanboy.
It's pretty much.
Wait, what about that? What about that insane yelling?
Cash didn't speak.
Like,
has been very
1 is boring, 2 is dumb, 3 is okay.
Yeah, 3 is okay.
Yeah, well, wait, you guys are saying you don't think the prequel trilogy deserves that much hate, yet did you hear that insane yelling that occurred at me?
No, you said it.
You said it was better.
It was better. That's a difference. See, if you said it, we're not saying it's that bad, but we're not gonna say it's better. Okay. Not by a long shot.
You're not getting off that easily.
Yeah. What, you think we're stupid? Ha!
You obviously have not been listening to us very much.
Yeah. We're insane, not stupid. There's a very big difference.
So, yeah, it's, like, I mean, cause think about the stuff from think about anything else from the 70s that's still around today. And the list ain't that long.
Actually, I should mention this, but like a friend of mine, he likes the prequel trilogy because of the clone troopers.
Oh yeah, those guys are awesome.
Basically because, I think he said that he likes it because it shows when the stormtroopers were competent. At least before they were stormtroopers, but yeah.
I just realized we have a plausible explanation for why stormtroopers suck at shooting. Clone degeneration.
Oh, yeah. I think actually
we call that plot armor.
Cracked actually made an article about that a while ago. I remember why they suck at aiming. It was kind of ish reasoning, but it made somewhat amount of sense.
I prefer the Imperial Stormtrooper Marksmanship Academy. That's the trick.
Or as we like to call it, plot armor.
Plot armor. And it's one of those things that I don't get too antsy about, just because it's something that, like, I think a lot of movies do, so it's like, singling out this one for it isn't, like, really that valid of a criticism.
To me, I just, I hope for the best, expect the worst in this case. There's, not much lower it can go, though.
Yeah, I do really, like, I actually really find it interesting that they got the Star Trek director to direct Star Wars.
Yeah, essentially J.J. Abrams is king of the sci-fi genre now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of a comparison that I could make. It's like
if Peter Jackson got to direct Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter.
Yeah, I kind of like that, I guess. Really, like, even
doing Avengers and
Justice League.
Like, no, it's almost kind of like if the CEO of Marvel defected to DC or something like that. It's just like a weird, like, double thing that's going on.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because I mean, it's always like I guess it's gone down in the past couple of years, especially because there hasn't been too much new from either franchise. But, like, there was kind of, like, a whole, like, are you a Trekkie, or are you,
No, that's been going on for a lot longer, son.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Now to see it, like, kind of dissipate in such a big way is kind of amazing and unexpected.
Well, yeah. Maybe J.J. Abrams is trying to reach a compromise between the fandoms, and they're saying, this is why Star Trek is good, this is why Star Wars is good, now shut up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all, that has to be, we have to see the movie to see that, but it's like, it's just a weird thing.
Yeah, I'll say. Welcome to the world, folks. It's a strange and beautiful place.
Yeah. Emphasis on the strange part.
Yep.
You are here listening to this. I mean, really.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Retro K's back. Should we just bring him in and get his opinion on all these things?
Sure. We're kind of getting.
We're getting off topic more than usual.
No, yeah. Oh, by the way, Media Martyrs drinking game. Take a shot every time we get off topic.
You'll be dead by the end of the podcast.
You'll be dead before, like, halfway through.
Yeah.
You're already dead.
Welcome to hell.
No,
we're the four horsemen.
Yeah, I kind of want to see. Okay, I think we should bring Retro K just because he doesn't know about the apparently horrifying sin that I have committed. So it might be interesting.
You have committed a horrible sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try and bring him in and see what he.
To the boo box with B.
The only way you can make it worse is start talking about Zardos.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Retro.
Hey! You're doing the J.J. Abrams stuff. We want your opinion now.
What do I think about J.J. Abrams directing the upcoming Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, I think it could work or not, but all I could say is that if the new Star Wars is fucked up, then, like I said, heads are going to roll if it's fucked up. Because I'm counting on them to do a really good job. They better not screw it up. I mean, I've seen the Star Trek film that Abrams did. I have it on DVD, and I got it, and it's okay. It's okay. great, but it's good. It's passable.
Alright.
Well, Kezzup has something he would like to tell you.
Why do I have to say
No,
it?
no, you must say it!
No.
Say it!
Um.
We demand it of you.
Okay, Retro. So, we were discussing kind of the Star Wars franchise as a whole earlier, and I gave my opinion, which was pretty much word for word the following. Not only do I like Episode 1, not only do I like the prequel trilogy, but I actually think the prequel trilogy is better than the original trilogy.
Wait, what?
And that was our reaction.
Yeah.
Except like 10 seconds longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Episode 3, and Episode 2 is real okay. I mean, Episode 1, I'm kind of mixed about it. And no, I don't have anything against Jar Jar Binks. I mean,
Oh, wow, that's a new one.
Remember the last time someone with the initials JJ was involved with Star Wars?
hey, wait, you know,
Doug Walker posted that. It was great.
That's a good one.
Yeah, now I kind of... Okay, I actually don't know what you're referencing exactly, but...
Doug Walker said it on Facebook.
Oh, well, now I for some reason, I kind of want to see a J. Jonah Jameson directed Star Wars.
no!
You mean J.K. Simmons?
But guys.
Spider-Man.
I would tell you that because Disney has the rights to Marvel and Star Wars, that could be possible. But unfortunately, Sony had to cancel Spectacular Spider-Man, so they could still have J. Jonah Jameson.
But then Jameson will be like, well, then we'll have Vader be like, Vader will want pictures of Spider-Man. Like, get me pictures of Spider-Man.
You know, like I said, if the new Spider-Man movie does not have J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, I will be very pissed off.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't have a Jameson in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's going to be a letdown. I mean, they have the Rhino. I think now the villains, Rhino and Electro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, like, it's weird, like, you know, how people say, like, Johnny Depp was, like, born to play Jack Sparrow and stuff like that. I honestly haven't seen someone more fit to play a role than J.K. Simmons was for J. Jonah Jameson.
I know, right?
That was honestly just, like, the best part of the original Spider-Man trilogy.
They have to get someone to play Jameson. Who do you think should play it?
Exactly! It's like, who would you make otherwise?
Yeah. It's just amazing. It's amazing. So, Star Wars?
What to do about you guys?
In general.
If I were to cast J. Jonah Jameson, I think I'd go with John Turturro.
No.
I was the cast.
No.
Screw you son of a bitch, we will burn you alive. Unprofessional kids.
I'd probably go with Jeffrey Tambor from Arrested Development.
No. Actually, no. Now I'm kind of imagining J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson as Emperor Palpatine.
No, that's silly.
What?
Just imagining, like, Darth Vader, like, going to, like, get, like, a command from, like, J. Jonah Jameson. That would be a great scene.
Oh no.
He's sapping.
Oh
And he would be pretending that Betty Brandt is Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And it would be like Vader, you're fired.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's wrap things up now, shall we?
yeah, I think we should wrap this up. I think we've exhausted this topic. I honestly think we're all in agreement. We hope for the best for Star Wars, but we're not going to be shocked if it turns out terrible.
Yeah, it's kind of like I will actually, it will be one of those, like, kind of miracle underdog kind of things where everyone look back and be like, man, Star Wars VII, it looked like it was like cashing in on the franchise and stuff, and then it turned out to be wonderful.
I had the... Okay, it's not a terrible thing. In the future, people are like, okay, I loved Phantom Menace, But then they had to go and make Star Wars Episode 7, and it was awful.
Oh, that will be hilarious!
Yeah.
Oh, I almost hope that happens now.
Yeah. I mean,
just so I could be, like, really old and just hear them going, ah!
Back in our days, we didn't have special editions.
Oh, no, we didn't. All we had was VHS tapes, and you were lucky to have those.
Yeah.
Digitally remastered.
The way you live.
Ah.
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 Yeah.
Alright, so, thank you for watching, the whatever episode of Media Martyrs.
4.
I'm Ethan.
Yeah. I'm apparently the devil.
If you are.
No.
What happened? What
I'm the
happened?
devil.
No, that's Sage. Sage is the devil. We already went through this.
What did Kezzup do when I was gone? Oh,
Now it's Retro K over there in the corner.
Yeah. Also, if J.K. Also, I realized if J.K. Simmons, for whatever... J.K. Simmons, if he, for whatever reason, gets cast as some sort of role in the new Star Wars film, this will be a hilarious episode to watch in hindsight.
Yes, it would.
And that would be amazing. And I would watch it wholeheartedly.
I think it would be hilarious if he ran a newspaper in Star Wars Episode 7. I need photos of Jedi!
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling, though, that I can imagine Cave Johnson in a scene?
So, anyway, I think that's Media Martyrs. We're, I guess, signing off because I'm hungry and it's almost 7.
Yeah.
Yep. Stop. Well, okay. Also, go. Now that he said that, you need to go. Wait till another day. Like, time the episode really well so that moment happens at 7, so that makes any sort of sense to you.
No, nothing about it. This should have been our 7th episode. We should have done that.
Yeah, but,
Too bad.
37.
It's too late!
Also, before we go, I just want to clarify, even though I don't care about the Star Wars franchise that much, I do want to see this film do well, just because it's going to make people happy, and I like it.
That will be helpful.
I don't want to listen to everyone bitching about it.
Yeah.
No more nitpicking.
Can it be good just for that reason? Just for people to just, like, sit there and be like, wow, that was a good film. It's all just happy about how good it is.
People are going to bitch anyway.
That's a good point. They're going to be bitching no matter what they do.
Minimize it. We can minimize it.
People will bitch about it anyway. Cinema Sins will make a video about it, and people will praise that video.
Can you stop depressing me? It would be nice.
Remember, folks, Cinema Sin is much worse than we are, and we're much more professional.
The worst sin of Cinema Sins is Cinema Sins itself.
No. You mean, sin number 1, this channel exists.
Sin number 2.
No.
Does not include a lap dance.
Sin number 3.
Sin number 3 is more popular than we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. How dare things be more popular than us on our 4th episode?
Cinema Sins uses lap dance jokes for the 3rd goddamn time.
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and end this before our viewers go insane.
Yeah.
So, I think they already are, because they pay attention to us.
Yeah. Alright, so, I'm Kezzup, and I'm here with Retro K, Strauss, Roxas, Tash, and Izum, and we're saying goodnight, and no one's gonna cut me off.